Test 49, section 2, question 21. Since the sweetness of sugared beverages makes athletes more likely to drink them, they can be helpful in avoiding dehydration. Okay. I would, if it depends on what level of athlete we're talking about, right? Like if I'm thinking about the NFL, it seems like those guys would probably be already on the hydration. Like they don't need to be tricked into hydrating. But if I'm talking about the like Pee Wee football team, then I could see how like, yeah, let's, water, the kids might not want to drink it. We could trick them into hydrating by giving them Gatorade. Okay, I get it. Furthermore, they say, small amounts of sugar enhance the body's absorption of water and delay muscle fatigue by maintaining the body's glucose level. Small amounts of sugar is the first thing that I would jump on there. Like how much sugar is in that Gatorade? Might not be a small amount of sugar. Like we're tricking the kids into drinking the Gatorade, but they might not be getting this body absorption of water enhancement. They might not be getting the delaying of muscle fatigue. The next objection that I might come up with is like, is that actually good? Do we want athletes to delay muscle fatigue? Certainly at a performance level, in the NFL, unless it's like your star quarterback, you don't give a shit if these people burn themselves out and, have injuries or whatever. It just means you don't have to pay them. But like on the Pee Wee team, maybe delaying muscle fatigue might cause these kids to have accidents, heart attack on the playing field or something horrifying like that. So I'm skeptical about the Gatorade is what I'm saying. Still, they continue, one must use sugared beverages cautiously. Okay, that's what I was saying. For large amounts, draw water from the blood to the stomach, thereby exacerbating the dehydration process. Oh boy. Okay, so like if you're trying to hydrate off of Coca-Cola, maybe Gatorade, they actually do have scientists in the Gatorade labs and they're putting in the right amount of sugar that's actually going to help you get hydrated. They're not doing that at the Coca-Cola labs. At the Coca-Cola labs, they're just trying to sell you Coca-Cola. And so if you try to hydrate by drinking overly sugared shit, then you could exacerbate your dehydration process. So I certainly see what they're saying about why you would want to use sugared beverages cautiously. That is a conclusion, but I'm so sympathetic to it. It seems to make so much sense that I don't really have an objection. I'll read the question. If the statements above are true, then each of the following could also be true, except there are 4 here that could be true. That means there's 1 that cannot be true. So all I'm looking for here is a must be false. 4 of these answers are possible. 1 of these answers is impossible based on these facts. Hopefully it will jump out at me. I'll go, no way. They said the exact opposite of that. I'm looking for one that they said the opposite of. A, glucose is not the only type of sugar whose absence or scarcity in one's diet causes muscle fatigue. I read that and I kind of shrug. I mean, why can't there be other types of sugars? You just said sugar. And I thought I remember like glucose, fructose, sucrose, high school chemistry. I don't know why there can't be other kinds of sugar. So next, I'm looking for one that just has to be false. B, problems caused by dehydration are invariably exacerbated. That means always made worse if substances that delay muscle fatigue are consumed. Oh, yeah. In the first sentence, you said that sugared beverages makes athletes more likely to drink them and can therefore be helpful in avoiding dehydration. You went on to say that you should, then the next sentence, you said that sugared beverages do this delaying of muscle fatigue thing. So sugared beverages are a substance that delays muscle fatigue. And the first sentence says that that's not going to always make dehydration worse. Your third sentence, you said that it can make dehydration worse in some cases, especially if it's too sugary. But there might be a magical level of sugar, and maybe Gatorade has it, where you're going to delay your muscle fatigue and you're going to help with your dehydration, not make it worse. That's in the evidence. So the answer is B. C, dehydrated athletes find beverages containing large amounts of sugar to be too sweet. Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they don't. You said you have to be careful, so maybe they don't, but maybe they do. D, some situations that exacerbate the problems caused by muscle fatigue do not exacerbate those caused by dehydration. I don't know of any situation that exacerbates the problems caused by muscle fatigue. That's just not in the evidence at all. Because it's not in the evidence at all, it could be true. I have no idea about those types of substances. Next. E, the rate at which the body absorbs water depends primarily on the amount of water already present in the blood. Could be. I don't know. Sounds reasonable. B is completely unreasonable based on these facts, though. B can't be true while these facts are true, because you said sugared beverages makes athletes more likely to drink them and can be helpful, therefore, in avoiding dehydration. And these are substances that do delay muscle fatigue. So yeah, B must be false, and that's the answer.